What happens when you use baking soda? Hey there! You know that little orange box sitting in your kitchen cabinet? Yeah, that humble box of baking soda you probably only use for baking cookies or deodorizing your fridge. Well, get ready to be amazed because it's about to become your new best friend. I used to think baking soda was just for making cakes rise until my grandmother showed me its incredible hidden powers. Trust me, what I'm about to share will completely change how you look at this simple white powder. From whitening your teeth naturally to soothing an upset stomach, and even helping your plants grow better, baking soda is literally a miracle in a box. The best part? It's completely natural, super affordable, and probably sitting in your pantry right now. Ready to discover the surprising secrets of baking soda that your great-grandparents knew but never told you about? Let's dive in. Heartburn and indigestion relief. Heartburn and indigestion can be incredibly uncomfortable, can't they? That burning sensation in your chest and the bloated feeling in your stomach can really disrupt your day. Many people experience this after a heavy meal or when they indulge a bit too much in their favorite foods. But here's some good news. Baking soda offers a simple, effective remedy. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, works like a natural antacid. When you mix it with water, it neutralizes stomach acid, providing quick relief from that distressing burn and bloating. So, how do you use it? Just take half a teaspoon of baking soda and stir it into a glass of water. Drink it down, and within moments, you should start feeling better. However, remember that while this is a handy trick for occasional discomfort, it's best to use it sparingly. Frequent use can lead to an electrolyte imbalance, which isn't ideal for your health. Always listen to your body and consult a healthcare professional if you find yourself dealing with heartburn or indigestion regularly. Teeth whitening and oral health. Let's talk about something we all want, a bright, healthy smile. One of the surprising benefits of baking soda is its ability to help with teeth whitening and maintain oral health. Its mildly abrasive texture is perfect for gently lifting surface stains from your teeth, making those coffee or wine marks less noticeable. Plus, baking soda neutralizes acids in your mouth, which can help prevent tooth decay and keep your breath fresher. You might be wondering how to incorporate it into your routine. One great option is to create a homemade paste by mixing baking soda with a little water. Just brush this on your teeth a couple of times a week. Alternatively, you can look for toothpaste that contains baking soda for an easy way to enjoy these benefits while brushing. However, it's important to use baking soda wisely. Overuse can wear down dental enamel, leading to sensitivity or other issues. So, while baking soda can be a fantastic addition to your oral care, moderation is key. Always consult with your dentist if you have concerns about your teeth or oral hygiene routine. Boosts exercise performance. Hey fitness enthusiasts! Here's something that might surprise you. That box of baking soda in your kitchen could be your secret weapon for better workouts. Ever feel that burning sensation in your muscles during an intense training session? That's lactic acid buildup. And here's where baking soda comes to the rescue. When you take baking soda before exercise, it acts as a natural buffer against lactic acid in your muscles. Think of it as your body's personal pH balancer, helping you push through those tough sets and maintain intensity for longer. Pretty cool, right? Want to give it a try? Here's what works best. Mix about a teaspoon of baking soda with a glass of water about 60 minutes before your workout. It's especially effective for high-intensity activities like HIIT, sprint intervals, or circuit training where you really need that extra endurance boost. But here's a heads up, start with a smaller dose first. Some people might experience an upset stomach if they take too much too soon. And as always, listen to your body. If you're new to this strategy, maybe test it during a lighter workout first to see how your body responds. I've personally noticed a difference in my training endurance since incorporating this hack. Have you ever tried it? Soothe skin irritations. Ever had those annoying bug bites, unexpected rashes, or that painful sunburn after a day at the beach? Well, our trusted friend baking soda comes to the rescue again. It's amazing how this simple kitchen ingredient can be so gentle yet effective for various skin irritations. Here's why it works so well. Baking soda has natural anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. Think of it as your skin's natural calming agent. When your skin is angry and irritated, baking soda helps restore balance and provides that much-needed relief. Plus, it's perfect for those with sensitive skin since it's free from harsh chemicals. Want to try it? Here's my favorite way. Make a soothing paste by mixing baking soda with a little water until it forms a smooth consistency. Apply this directly to those itchy bug bites or irritated areas. For sunburn or whole body relief, try adding about a cup of baking soda to your lukewarm bath and soak for 15 to 20 minutes. Here's a bonus tip. It's also great for neutralizing body odor naturally. Just pat a little under your arms. It's perfect if you're sensitive to traditional deodorants. Remember, always do a small patch test first to ensure your skin agrees with this treatment. Supports kidney health. Let's talk about something really important, your kidneys. These amazing organs work tirelessly to keep your body's chemistry balanced, but sometimes they need a little help. This is where baking soda's remarkable properties come into play. You see, your kidneys are constantly working to maintain the perfect pH balance in your blood. When they struggle to keep up, baking soda can be like a helpful assistant. Its natural alkaline properties help neutralize excess acids in your body, potentially giving your kidneys a much-needed break. For people dealing with kidney issues, this is particularly interesting. Research has shown that baking soda might actually help slow down the progression of kidney disease by maintaining a healthier pH balance in the body. Think of it as a gentle buffer that helps your kidneys do their job more effectively. However, and this is really important if you have any kidney conditions or are thinking about using baking soda for kidney health, please talk to your doctor first. Everyone's situation is different, and what works for one person might not be right for another. Your healthcare provider can help determine if this approach is suitable for you and guide you on the proper dosage. Remember, when it comes to kidney health, it's always better to be safe and informed. Detoxification and skin cleansing. Let's dive into a relaxing way to cleanse your body and soothe your skin, detox baths with baking soda. It's fascinating how a simple soak can transform your skin health, draw out impurities, and leave you feeling refreshed. Baking soda is a fantastic detox agent for your skin. When added to your bath water, it helps open up your pores, allowing your skin to release built-up impurities. It's like giving your skin a deep cleaning session. Its natural properties work to balance your skin's pH levels, which can be incredibly soothing if you're dealing with conditions like eczema or even just dry, itchy skin. To make your detox bath, simply add about a half cup of baking soda to your warm bath water. For an enhanced experience, consider adding Epsom salts. They can help reduce inflammation and further promote detoxification. For the ultimate relaxation, toss in a few drops of your favorite essential oils, lavender for calming effects or eucalyptus for a refreshing lift. Remember, these baths should be a soothing time out for you, a moment of peace and self-care. So relax, let your skin soak in all the goodness, and enjoy the rejuvenating benefits of this natural treatment. Balances body pH. Ever heard about body pH balance? It might sound like complex chemistry, but it's actually super important for your overall health. Our bodies naturally work hard to maintain a slightly alkaline environment, but our modern diets, full of processed foods, sugar, and caffeine, can throw this delicate balance off track. This is where baking soda comes in handy. Its alkaline nature makes it a fantastic tool for helping maintain that optimal pH balance. Think of it as a natural buffer that helps counteract the acidic foods and drinks we consume daily. When your body's pH is balanced, you might notice improved energy levels, better digestion, and even clearer skin. Here's a simple way to use it. Mix half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water and drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. But here's the important part: don't overdo it. While baking soda is great for balancing pH, too much can affect your body's sodium levels. As with most good things, moderation is key. Pro tip: if you're dealing with frequent acid reflux or feeling the effects of an acidic diet, this simple remedy might be worth trying. Just remember to check with your healthcare provider first, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can help maintain such an important aspect of our health? Natural deodorant. Worried about those mysterious ingredients in your store-bought deodorant? You're not alone. More and more people are looking for natural alternatives, and guess what? Our trusty friend baking soda might be exactly what you're looking for. Here's why baking soda works so well as a natural deodorant. It's amazing at absorbing moisture and neutralizing those pesky odor-causing bacteria. Unlike traditional deodorants that just mask smells, baking soda actually tackles the root cause of body odor. Plus, it's completely natural, no aluminum, no artificial fragrances, just pure and simple effectiveness. Want to make your own natural deodorant? Here's my favorite DIY recipe. Mix equal parts baking soda and coconut oil, about 2 to 3 tablespoons each, and add a tablespoon of cornstarch for extra moisture absorption. If you're feeling fancy, add a few drops of your favorite essential oil for a natural fragrance. Tea tree oil works great because it has natural antibacterial properties. Quick tip: if you have sensitive skin, start with a smaller amount of baking soda in your mixture. Everyone's skin is different, so feel free to adjust the recipe until you find what works best for you. Isn't it amazing how nature provides such simple solutions? Manages gout symptoms. If you or someone you know struggles with gout, you understand how painful and frustrating this condition can be. Those sudden flare-ups of intense joint pain, usually in the big toe, can really impact your daily life. Let's talk about how baking soda might help manage these symptoms. Here's what's happening. Gout occurs when there's too much uric acid in your body, forming sharp crystal deposits in your joints. Think of these crystals like tiny needles causing all that pain and inflammation. The good news? Baking soda's natural alkaline properties can help dissolve these crystals and reduce the acidity in your body. Want to try this natural remedy? Here's a simple approach. Mix half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water and drink it. Some people find it helpful to do this once in the morning and once before bed. But here's the crucial part: always, and I mean always, talk to your doctor before starting this treatment, especially if you're taking other medications. Remember, this isn't a replacement for your prescribed gout medication, but rather a supportive remedy that might help manage symptoms. Many people have found relief using this method, but everyone's body responds differently. Isn't it amazing how something so simple could help with such a painful condition? Alleviates cold and flu symptoms. We've all been there, feeling under the weather with a cold or the flu, struggling with congestion and a sore throat. When you're searching for relief, baking soda might be a simple yet effective ally. Here's how it works. Baking soda can help break down and clear mucus, making it easier for you to breathe. Its soothing properties can also bring relief to a scratchy, irritated throat. Plus, using it couldn't be easier. For sinus relief, try a saline rinse. Mix a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in a cup of warm, distilled water. Use a neti pot or a sinus rinse bottle to gently flush your nasal passages. This can help clear out mucus and ease congestion. For that sore throat, gargle with a mix of 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of warm water. It helps neutralize acids and gives your throat a comforting rinse. Here's an additional tip: pairing baking soda with salt in warm water makes an even more effective natural remedy. It's a simple concoction that can provide significant relief. As always, if symptoms persist, make sure to consult a healthcare professional to rule out more serious conditions. Isn't it great how a little kitchen staple can offer such comfort when you're feeling under the weather? Treats athlete's foot and fungal infections. Dealing with athlete's foot or other annoying fungal infections. These can be seriously uncomfortable, causing itching, burning, and general discomfort. Luckily, baking soda might just be your ticket to relief with its natural antifungal properties. Here's how it works. Baking soda creates an environment that is hostile to fungus, helping to inhibit its growth. This makes it a great, natural option for tackling fungal skin infections, including athlete's foot. To use baking soda for relief, you have a couple of options. One simple method is to make a paste by mixing baking soda with a little water. Apply this directly to the affected areas, let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then rinse off thoroughly. Alternatively, you can try a foot soak by adding a few tablespoons of baking soda to a basin of warm water. Soak your feet for about 15 to 20 minutes, and you'll notice how refreshed they feel. Keep in mind, while baking soda is a wonderful natural remedy, it can dry out your skin if used too frequently. So, limit this treatment to a few times a week, and always listen to your skin. If irritation occurs or the infection persists, consult with a healthcare professional for further advice. It's amazing how such a simple remedy can help tackle such pesky problems. Removes splinters and helps wounds heal. Have you ever had a tiny splinter that's annoyingly unreachable or a minor cut that just needs some TLC? Baking soda might be your new go-to for these small annoyances. Baking soda is not only versatile in your kitchen, but can also help with common first aid needs. Because of its gentle drawing properties, baking soda can help coax out splinters and soothe minor wounds, aiding the healing process. Here's how you can utilize it. Mix baking soda with a little water to form a thick paste. Apply this paste to the area with the splinter and cover it with a bandage. Give it a few hours, or even overnight, and you might find that the splinter has moved closer to the surface, making it easier to remove. Beyond just splinters, this same technique can soothe small cuts and abrasions, keeping the area clean and less inflamed. However, a word of caution: if the wound seems infected or the splinter is particularly deep or not budging, it's best to consult a healthcare professional. Don't let a small issue escalate into something more serious. It's fascinating how something as simple as baking soda can handle both culinary and first aid needs so effortlessly. Reduces body odor and foot odor. Let's talk about something we all deal with but don't love discussing: body odor. Whether it's sweaty feet after a long day or general body odor, these natural smells can make us feel self-conscious. But guess what? Our friend baking soda is here to help. Here's the cool science behind it. Baking soda doesn't just mask odors, it actually neutralizes the bacteria causing them. Think of it as nature's deodorizer. It works by absorbing moisture, which bacteria love, and creating an environment where odor-causing bacteria can't thrive. Want to tackle stinky shoes? Simply sprinkle some baking soda inside them before bed. By morning, they'll smell fresher. For extra sweaty feet, Try a relaxing foot soak. Mix half a cup of baking soda in warm water and soak for 15 to 20 minutes. Here's a bonus tip that might surprise you. Baking soda works great as a natural dry shampoo. Just sprinkle a small amount at your roots, massage it in, and brush it out. It absorbs excess oil and leaves your hair smelling fresh. Isn't it amazing how one simple ingredient can solve so many everyday problems? And the best part? No harsh chemicals needed, just pure, natural freshness. Remember, everyone's body chemistry is different, so feel free to adjust these methods to what works best for you. Now that we've explored these amazing benefits of baking soda, it's time for you to experience them firsthand. I'd love to challenge you to try at least one of these remedies this week. Maybe start with something simple, like that relaxing baking soda bath after a long day, or keep some baking soda handy for the next time heartburn strikes. Trust me, once you see how well these natural remedies work, you'll wonder why you didn't try them sooner. I'd love to hear about your experiences. What worked for you? Did anything surprise you? Drop a comment below and let me know. I'm curious, have you already been using baking soda for any home remedies? Maybe your grandmother passed down a special trick, or you discovered something on your own. Share your stories in the comments. Also, I bet some of you have some clever baking soda hacks that we haven't covered today. Whether it's for health, cleaning, or beauty, we'd love to hear your secret tips and tricks. Let's create a community of natural remedy enthusiasts and learn from each other. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this helpful, and subscribe for more natural health and wellness tips. Remember, sometimes the simplest solutions are right there in our kitchen cabinets. See you in the comments section.